from one MVP to the next MVP. So, hell of a season, KD. Go ahead, Tim.
Threw me off there for half a second. So. I know you guys talked about how much you got after it upstairs, over the course of these 8 days, but did it even surprise you a little bit just how effective things looked out there for long stretches of time?
I think the most surprising thing, Tim, was the rhythm that we were in. It seemed like we didn't take much time off at all. As far as our rhythm, 10 turnovers, 22 assists, that's right in our wheelhouse, 52 points in the paint. I mean, that's us playing basketball. We didn't get to the free throw line a lot, but we got into the paint. And, to have 8 days off from playing a game, I feared the rhythm. But I don't have to fear it anymore, I guess, after the way we performed tonight, and it's a good step in the direction we want to keep going in.
LeBron, what did you think about the contributions that you got from Ray Allen and Shane Battier, a couple guys that weren't much of a factor in the first-round series?
It's big time. We need Shane. We knew that our team is different. Our team is very different. Every series is going to dictate what Spo does with the lineup. And obviously UD was our starter in the first series with Big Al and the matchup that they created. And now this series with the group that J Kidd starts, Shane, his number was called, and he stepped up big time. I think Ray was a little juiced up because we had a game, Game 6, 2009 playoffs when he had 51 in Chicago. They lost the game, but he had an unbelievable game. He's watching himself in the locker room, and it was great to get the contribution that he had. Like you said, he kind of was a little off rhythm in the first series, couldn't find his shot, but tonight he definitely found it.
LeBron, you talked about the rhythm in the regular season. You guys sometimes struggled against their half-court defense. It seemed like tonight you made the extra pass, and even when they worked you down past 20 seconds, you were able to get something. How did you feel about the overall execution against their defense?
Well, I thought we executed well. Like I said, we had 52 points in the paint, and we only had 10 turnovers. So we were in attack mode, and we didn't turn the ball over. And their defense can leave you stagnant, especially if you walk into screens or you're not really, playing the offense at a high level. They're able to switch off and make you become a one-on-one team. But I think tonight we got the ball from one side to another, attacked their closeouts, and got what we wanted.
LeBron, with all those days off, you guys came out and everyone got involved early. I think all 5 starters scored within the first 5 minutes of the game. Was that a conscious effort to get everybody going?
Well, it's a conscious effort for us to move the basketball, and whoever's the recipient at the end of it, we want them to make the play. And that's what you have when you have 5 guys on the court that can make plays. And myself, Rio, CB, D-Wade, and Shane, we all can make plays. And, for us, we want to come out moving the ball, and whoever was the recipient at the end of the offense, then, we want them to take it.
Was there anything specifically that you guys did better tonight that you weren't able to do against them in the regular season?
Well, it's a question that I can't answer too far into because then I give up our game plan. So, like I said, we didn't. The only time we scored in the hundreds in the regular season was the double overtime game, and they do a good job of kind of slowing the pace and keeping you low in the shot clock and making you take contested twos. And I just think our energy and our effort tonight was very high on the defensive end and on the offensive end. It allowed us to get out. We'd only had 4 fast break points, but we were able to get to our offense pretty fast in the shot clock.
LeBron, we know how you guys ended the regular season, kind of struggling down the stretch. You've looked really good in the playoffs so far, though. Why do you think you guys are playing so well now?
I just think we have 15 guys that's ready to play now. Throughout the whole season, it was very frustrating. With guys in and out of the lineup, and and I'm all about team chemistry and on the floor, and it was very tough to get that. It was very tough in the regular season to get that. Over the course of the full season, it was frustrating for all of us. But, to have everybody, right now when it matters most, I think we're playing our best basketball. And we understand what this time of year is all about. You play the regular season. It's a process, and, you see where your seeding is going to be, who you're going to match up with, and you try to get home court. But at the end of the day, once the playoffs start, it's a clean slate, and you have to go out and prepare and and play the game at a high level. And we've been able to do that in the first 5 games of our postseason so far.
LeBron, forgive me if this really isn't interesting, but right before tip-off, you and Paul had a quick little exchange, and he looked like he laughed. What were you guys saying there?
I looked at him and told him it's only right. It's only right. I mean, Paul is like almost, I don't know, like a family member now at this point. It's like you go to a family reunion and you don't ever see that cousin until the family reunion, and that's what Paul is to me. I mean, I got 9 straight postseasons, and I've seen Paul 5 of them. You know, so it was me changing the uniform, and now it was him changing the uniform, and we still see each other. So, you know, like I said before in the past, and I will continue to say, he's one of the best guys I love to compete against. You know, and it's great to see him again.
Did you get a sense? I mean, it's been talking about changing uniforms. It's been 2 years, and Ray, Paul, and Kevin have all changed uniforms. But did you get a sense this one meant a little bit more to Ray tonight?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all. And you know, I think Ray has moved on beyond it. I think last year, when all those guys were in Boston and we played against him, I think, you know, obviously he felt a little bit of it and wanted to play well. And, you know, but I think, you know, for us, he's moved on. He's won a championship here. And, you know, he doesn't get involved into the, you know, what they had in the past. Now, obviously, you never take away from that because they won a championship in 2008, and that means a lot. You know, you can never take away from that. But I think he's moved on in the sense, and I don't think he needs any motivation going against those guys, you know, at this point.
LeBron, a little off topic, but with the NFL draft coming up, what do you think about the chance of Johnny Football going to Cleveland?
Well, obviously, me being a huge supporter and a friend of Johnny, I want him to go number 1. But if that doesn't happen, wherever he lands, he's going to be a heck of a football player for that franchise, and they're going to get a good one. He's a guy who loves to play the game, plays at a high level, and if he happens to go to Cleveland, then I'll have 2 family members there, him and Dante Whitner, who went there in the offseason from San Francisco. And but if not, wherever he lands, he'll be great.
LeBron, you mentioned Kevin Durant being MVP. Obviously, you're happy for him, but you're a competitor too. Does that motivate you in any way that he won the MVP?
No, not really. I don't need much. I don't need any motivation. For me, you know, obviously during the season we used each other as motivation, but I don't need it that he won the MVP. I thought he had the MVP season. I thought for me, I played well enough to win it, but I don't think our team played well enough to win it. We had too many up and down stretches throughout the season, and if my team's not winning, then I shouldn't be the MVP. And you know, I think he, you know, what he was able to accomplish on the floor with Westbrook in and out of that lineup, he put up numbers. And the streak that he was going on, the scoring streak that he was going on when he was 25 plus, 30 plus, and you know, making that team who they are today. You know, he had it for a reason. So, but I don't need no extra motivation. I mean, you continue to move on and you continue to play the way you play, but I know where I stand in this league. All right, appreciate it.